Welcome back. As a white belt in Jiu-Jitsu, it can be very frustrating to have your back taken over and over and over without ever truly having an opportunity to take someone else's back yourself. When first starting Jiu-Jitsu, trying to get to the truck or a bambola position almost seems impossible. Well, in today's video, we're going to be showing you, a white belt, how to finally get to the back from a position that you can get to in that side control. In this simple sequence, all you have to do is make 2 transitions that allow you to stay ahead of your opponent and achieve a grip that's going to lead to you getting to the back way more often. When getting to side control, if you just try to hang on to your opponent, they will eventually get their frames in, which will lead them to getting their guard back. Our goal is to stay ahead of the frame. As they get their first frame in, we want to pass our crossface hand around the head and place it underneath the shoulder, setting up for the grip that we're looking for. Our second hand has to pass over and block the hip. This prevents our opponent from following us. We also need to stay ahead of the second frame. If they do achieve the second frame, when we move to the north-south position, it is going to allow our opponent to always get their guard back. Now that we've successfully blocked the hip and made our north-south transition, it's time to start looking for the Kimura grip. That is going to help us get to the back. Once we've lifted our opponent's shoulder up off of the mat and achieved our Kimura grip, we have to really begin to threaten the Kimura so that we can begin our back take sequence from here. When you threaten the Kimura, your opponent will typically try to hide their arm and curl forward, allowing us to take the back step, which is going to give us the chest to back connection that we need to start making the transition to a back take. Here you see me drilling with one of our coaches to make sure that we work out any variations and or troubleshoot the techniques before we bring them to the class. Often during these times, we can figure out the what-if scenarios that the students may have questions about before we teach the technique. Once instruction has been given, we'll have our students practice the technique on one another, drilling with little to no resistance with just natural movements so that they can get the muscle memory needed to execute a technique once there is resistance added. It would be easy for me to show you footage as a black belt of me taking someone's back over and over, but here you'll see one of our white belt students who has just learned and drilled the technique over and over and now is implementing it in his roles with full resistance, finding success and variations along the way so that he can add this to a part of his jiu-jitsu game. If you like this style of teaching, please comment down below so that we can create more content like this that you can enjoy. As a white belt, I hope that you are able to take this information that we've given you today and are able to put it into your game so that you can start to experience success getting to the back a lot sooner. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.